Welcome to the Optimal Self Concept Series. Thanks for stopping by. We are here for concept number 2. Before I get to concept number 2, let me just give you a little background, right? You hear the term concept, you hear the things like standards and principles, and there's all these things that people talk about for their life. And now, how do we look at the people who are the best at what they do? Literally the greatest in the world. Pick a profession, pick an industry, it doesn't really matter. But think about those people that are performing at the highest level, that they are the highest performing people on earth. It doesn't matter what it is. And you can go to any country, anywhere. But I really want you to think about this for a second, because this is what the concepts and principles and standards is, that each and every one of them live by a certain concept or a certain standard or a certain principle, right? They have certain habits. And so this series is devised to help us understand and then use and implement these concepts, right? Concept number 1 was 100 or nothing. And it's simply saying that it is a hell of a lot easier in life to be 100% committed to something than it is to even be 98, because that leaves a door open that you can fail based on circumstance or based on environment will dictate how you act. But if you're 100, you will not give in. So go back and listen to number 1. And so number 2 is the champion spirit. And I use the word champion because what we want to be able to do is champion our own lives, right? When you see champions in the world, right? Maybe it's somebody who won a gold medal. Maybe it's the Tom Brady standing there with the Super Bowl trophy. We deem this as a champion. But I want you to understand is that champions are made not on the day of victory. They are made in all the days that came before. All the workouts, all the things that happen when nobody was watching. And this goes in anything. You can be a champion of your own life, but I'm going to tell you, the things that matter the most are the things you do when no one's watching. Those are the simple things. Please take that to heart. Please understand this, because it's super important. Is that you've heard many other stories about being the hero of your own journey and all those kind of things, right? But here's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about being the champion of your own life. You holding that gold medal, you holding that Super Bowl trophy, you holding whatever comes to mind, right? Whatever it is. But you have to champion that. And you do that by doing the things that nobody sees, that you think don't matter, because those are the things that matter the most. So the champion spirit is simple. This concept is very simple. It is simply being passionate about being great in everything that you do. And I'll say it to you like this. If you choose to do something, saying to yourself, if I choose to do something, I will do it the best that I possibly can. Think about that. It's the small things. It's the little things. If you're going to clean the kitchen, clean it the best you possibly can. If you're going to make your bed in the morning, make it the best that you can possibly make it. You see, if you're going to brush those damn teeth, brush them the best that you possibly can. I know this seems insignificant. I know this seems so small. But trust me on this. If you can do those small things with no one looking, no one watching, that seem to not matter, and you can do them the best that you possibly can, you are setting yourself up to have great days, to have a great life. Because every single day we are training ourselves to be great or to be average. You see, everything you choose to do on a daily basis, you can train yourself to be great. Because I want to say it to you like this. Think about this. There is no such thing as average people, only average effort. Imagine that. where in your life am I giving partial effort? And is it to myself? Am I not pushing the envelope to being great for me? No one else. Doesn't matter. Are you being the best at your job? And maybe it's not your dream job. Maybe you're working towards. Let's give you a little background. I was coaching this young kid through his real estate career. Right? He was in one of my programs that I had, and he came to me and he said, "Hey, I'm not sure if you're going to want to coach me anymore because I have to take a job." And I said, "Okay, well, why wouldn't I coach you?" He said, "Well, it's not in real estate, but I need to make some money, and I need to make sure, my house, I got kicked out of my house when I was 18. And so I've been living on my own. And, I really want this I said, I asked him, how bad do you want? He said, I really want this real estate, but I just haven't made enough money yet to make it, to where I need a job." And I said, "Well, if you're going to stay in real estate and you want to stay in the program, you absolutely positively can, on one condition and one condition only." He's like, "Sure. What is it?" And I said, "If whatever job you take, if you do the tasks at hand, the best that you can possibly do it. Don't just go there for a paycheck. Don't just go there to show up and kill time and, smoke weed in the dumpster on your break with the other guy next to you." I said, "But you have to go after it 100%, right?" Again, 100 or nothing, principle one. But I also told him, I want you to have this champion spirit. And I said, "What are you going to do?" He said, "Oh, I'm going to work for Staples or Office Depot or one of those." And I said, "Okay, great." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be on the night crew, getting the computers in, stacking computers, doing this, getting the store ready for the morning." I said, "Fantastic. If they ask you to sweep the floor, be the best damn sweeper they've ever had. If they ask you to stack those computers, you stack them the best that they've ever been stacked ever. You find new ways to stack them so great that they're more effective and more efficient. You do that particular job, whatever the task at hand is, you do it the best that you can." And here's why. Because I wanted him to understand that is going to lead him. If you go in there and half-ass it, if you go in there and just do it because, I need a paycheck, or, I'm just killing time to get to this next thing, you're teaching yourself to be average. You're teaching yourself to be less than. You see, this isn't a switch that we just turn on and off. You either are or you aren't. How are you training yourself? And so that was my condition. And I'm going to tell you right now, this was, what are we in 2022 now? So this was almost 4 years ago now, almost 4 years ago, probably 3.5 years ago. And first of all, within 6 months, he had his career in real estate took off. And today, not only is his career through the roof, but he's also built another business on top of that, of his real estate buying, selling, and helping people buy, sell, and invest. But he's also built a business on side of that. So he's got two businesses running simultaneously. The kid's like 26 years old, and he's just crushing it. And I want to say, he understood the fact that he could champion his day. He could build his champion spirit, as can you. How do we take that concept, the simple concept, and start applying it to our day, right? You just simply choose to live your daily life as a champion. You champion your day by choosing to do every task the best that you possibly can. You see, because when you do that, you start to build self-confidence. You start to build confidence within yourself that will allow you to elevate your career, elevate your life, elevate your relationships, right? Because if I'm giving each one of those 100 or nothing, and now I'm choosing to do it, if you're going to choose to be in that relationship, be the best that you possibly can be in that relationship. Don't do it half-assed. If you're choosing to be a parent, go be a parent. Do it the best that you possibly can. You see, because when we do these little things, but start with the little things, make your bed, clean the kitchen, brush your teeth, all the things, put your laundry away, do whatever those things are, just do it the best that you possibly can and keep doing it over and over and over. Start to build your principles, start to use these concepts and build standards for yourself. Because when we do that, we build self-confidence. Self-confidence is easy. And listen, most people are confused by it, but it is simply someone who keeps promises to themselves. The small internal promises that you make to yourself that no one knows about. Start keeping those and watch your confidence grow. You see, because those are the things that matter the most. I told you, life isn't about being under the bright lights and being able to perform at the highest level. You're never going to have that opportunity if you don't do the things that you need to do when no one's watching, if you don't spend that extra time on you. But when you do, and start with the little things, you build self-confidence. When you start to become confident, you do more. When you do more, you become competent. You increase your skill. You increase you in every level of your life. And when you have self-confidence, which self-confidence is just, it's just your reputation with yourself. Start building your reputation with you. Because if you can trust you, you are no longer worried or concerned about others. Take that to heart. Go back and look at your life and look at the moments that you're concerned about others, or if you're comparing yourself to others. Well, it comes down to my own self-confidence. Do I believe in me? Well, am I championing my own day? Am I doing the task at 100%? Am I really, truly giving my best? And that's what's simple, right? It's very simple. Start championing your own day. Champion spirit, simply being passionate about being great in everything that you do. If you're going to choose to do it the best that you possibly can. There you go. Concept 2, champion spirit. If you didn't hear concept 1, jump back. It's out there for you. Leave it on the podcast. Check us out on YouTube if you want to see it in real time, and you can read some of the graphics on the screen. But other than that, listen, these concepts are easy, right? You hear it and you're like, oh my God, that's so easy, right? Now it's about applying them. What are you going to do to start championing your day? Go be a champion, not for anybody else, but for you, because you deserve it. And when you do it, you inspire others to do the same. Until next time, have an awesome, awesome day. Coming up next, concept 3. I'll just give you a little teaser. The power of tomorrow starts with the intention of tonight. Until next time, get your ass out there and be the best version of you.